This group's about to wreck your minds completely. This is Mott the Hoople.
They somehow managed to plug into the original spirit of rock and roll.
A great live, visceral rock and roll act.
You don't see Mott, and they were as good as it got.
It was like about roots of rock and roll somehow.
Was it Guy Stevens or Mott the Hoople? Mott the Hoople is Guy Stevens. Is Guy Stevens Mott the Hoople? We don't know.
Working with Guy for us was vital. There's nobody else would have taken us on.
We were his vehicle, you know.
He wanted to express himself through us.
It was like a cross between Dylan and the Stones, is what he was looking for.
I didn't really get the job. I mean, I was like this makeshift, we couldn't find anybody else, he'll do for now kind of thing.
There was something to Hunter's songs. There was a lot of passion.
God damn, when he sat down and played the piano and sang, something really was actually happening.
I've been in factories, I'd had 44 jobs. I knew this was the shop, we were with Island Records. Guy was an acquired taste as a producer, you know. Worked for some people, not for other people. Horrified, you know.
He knew nothing about music. If something was out of tune, Guy wouldn't know.
We just liked things to be the most basic kind of rock and roll.
You never knew what to expect when he came in the studio.
He would wind you and wind you and wind you and take your head clean out the building and then go play, you know.
No, we don't want that. That's great. No, fuck it, no.
Guy was throwing chairs into the wall to inspire them.
They were doing cartwheels over the top of the console.
He used to say, you take yourself too seriously. But, you know, you have to take yourself somewhat seriously to survive. He didn't, you know.
We built up a really big live fan base because we always caused havoc wherever we went.
Very wild, always a bit of aggro on stage.
Flat out rock and roll, you know, 110%. That's the only way we knew. People going nuts, riots, all that kind of stuff.
You felt, with Mott the Hoople, that you were a part of it. You felt that you were with the band.
If we got bored, we'd speed up. We'd just go faster and faster and faster and faster.
Nobody was doing anything remotely as direct, powerful and emotional.
We're just trying to open people up so they go away feeling different than when they came.
They wouldn't rest until every soul had been touched in the building.
You were playing the biggest venues in the land, you're selling them out and you're not having any record success. That's not going to work for long. You have to have the record success to go with it.
How do we get a hit record, for God's sake? What do you have to do, you know?
You couldn't put it in a nutshell. Couldn't come up with what do you need for a single, you know?
Ireland were losing their patience with us. There'd been a couple of singles, nothing.
It wasn't going to happen with Guy or me. I didn't know enough and Guy was out of his mind.
The business made us feel that we were a failure, if you like, because we had no commercial success. We didn't want to change what we were doing, so we'll just keep it up.
But he was determined, we've got to save them, they can't break up. And David said, I've got this song for them.
It was a perfect Mott the Hoople song, not written for Mott the Hoople.
We knew right from the second we played it.
Real genius song, one of the greatest voices, brilliant lyrics, and it couldn't fail.
I'd kick it in the head when he was 25.
When he came along like a huge ray of sunshine.
We were the flavour of the quarter kind of thing.
And when he's stealing clothes from Marks and Sparks, and Freddie's got spots from ripping off the stars.
The first time I heard Dudes, I knew that everything was going to change.
Suddenly they're on top of the pops. There's a new crowd, teenage girls screaming and trying to grab Ian's glasses. Not only that, they're wearing makeup.
They look like hod carriers in drag, yeah. In a nice way.
Sad day, the day we came down off them shoes, you know. What?
Certainly David Bowie has shown us that there is a way to write a hit song that is credible but is commercial.
It was panic more than anything, you know. What do we do now, you know?
It would have held Mott back if they'd continued to be associated with David Bowie.
I think on that we all felt we could do it on our own now.
Ian was starting to realise that he could write commercial songs.
I did feel I had the formula.
Once you get one hit single, you can take off, you know, and they did.
Everyone in that room knew that they just made their masterpiece.
The group by then was a different vehicle, you know, they were more respectable, I suppose the word is a better word.
Mick thought it was more my input than his on that record, which it was.
The democracy had come to an end then.
That's not true. No, it was always a democracy. That was the problem.
It was a compromise, and the original group, no compromises.
Oh, good God. How did I get the name Ariel Bender?
Ariel Bender? That sounds great. Yeah, call me Ariel.
I gave him a shot in the arm, not literally.
I like walking into bands once they've paid their dues. So, thank you. Where's the champagne?
Started getting a little show busy, you know. But it was fun.
It had certainly moved towards Ian, yeah, absolutely.
I could just see I'm going to get London with all of this. It just seemed that another change was in order, you know.
Mick Ronson became available, so he had to come in. It was now or never.
We thought he was the Messiah, certainly the guitar Messiah.
Suddenly it wasn't a unified band, it was two stars within a band.
And everything sort of went a little dark, you know.
How can you write a song about a band splitting up? You don't do that, you just split up.
Maybe we were too tired, I don't know. Maybe we just had enough. Maybe Mott had run its course.
It took quite a long time to realise that that's it, lads, no more Mott and Hoople. The only band I ever wanted to be in was Mott and Hoople. I know it's ridiculous, but it was such a strange and weird and wonderful band.